Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Market Check, brought to you by BB. Happy New Year, guys. Welcome to 2026. This is our first episode of a brand new calendar year. Let's hope that at the very least, Bitcoin is able to trend a little bit more this year than it did last year. I mean, let's look at the last year in totality, right? We kind of just effectively ranged the whole time. But I hope that we're going to have decision time soon. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Snorlax. You guys also know me as Tommy. I'm joined by Louie and Tucker. There is no second best live YouTube stream to talk about markets. Welcome to Market Check, guys. We'll have Max on for you later on the stream as well. He's still cooking for our Discord subs right now. Have to make sure that we start the year off with a great cook session, right? But yeah, before we can get too deep into the commentary, obviously discuss the green candles that we're seeing right now. Is the bottom in? Is this a fake out? I'm sure we'll debate it on today's show, but you guys should know the deal at this point. Let's start the new year off on the right foot. Let's hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, but most importantly, hit the like button. Let's run the likes up today, especially since we're seeing, like I said, some very, very green candles throughout the crypto market right now. Equities are basically flat. We'll see if they're just kind of lagging this a bit. But yeah, I mean, really since like yesterday, I mean, of course, it was the first day of the year. You know, we're seeing these effects that we typically see on like January 1st, where funds or large players will tend to reposition. Are they underweight crypto and want more exposure? Are they overweight and want to sell exposure? Well, right now we are seeing quite a lot of pumps out of mainly altcoins, right? I mean, Bitcoin, I think, is still yet to follow through to some extent, but we're seeing ETH Bitcoin up today. We're seeing things like Pepe up 16, 17% today. And I think yesterday it was up at one point like 30%. So we are seeing some really strong rallies out of these altcoins. Sui, another one that's showing you this outsized strength. If we're going to go up, we're going to talk about what are the best assets to be allocated towards. And then, of course, we'll have to discuss the Perps DEX tokens as well. Are they going to be good buys? Did Lighter time the bottom for a launch in the same way that Hyperliquid did last year? I think lots of things to discuss on today's stream, guys. But, I mean, a great start to the year, right? The coins are starting off green. Are we looking at a very positive Q1? Is this just kind of a flavor of what we're going to see? And then, of course, we're going to have to talk about high time frame implications as well, right? Because I'm sure, some people, even if they were bearish, were likely expecting a rally. Is that going to be a rally that forms a shoulder, or is the high time frame bottom already in? And we're about to see a very favorable, trend across all markets as we head into midterms later this year. But how are we doing, guys? What are we seeing in the markets? Did we do anything fun to celebrate New Year's? I mean, I'll call myself out. I fell asleep at like 9:30 on New Year's Eve, grandpa mode. But how are we doing, guys? What are we seeing in the markets?
Well, boys, we're pumping. That's for sure. 9:30, Tommy. Damn.
I know, man. I was just exhausted after watching the college football game.
Yeah. No, I had a couple friends over. We made it to midnight, but yeah, nothing crazy really, but good holidays in general. Good holidays. Had some New Year's Day cigars the other day with the fellas, so that was nice. But yeah, I mean, almost had a FOMO moment and sold some crypto. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a tough one. Selling the bottom to buy the top. We've all been there.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Ooh. Oh, man, this is probably a consolidation bid on silver, man.
No, that looks toppy.
No, not like right here, but I bet you bid this.
Yeah, if you get that drop into there, yeah, I agree.
I bet you bid this like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, good holidays, good little yearly open pump. We'll see, man. We'll get into it, but yeah. What are you seeing out there, Louie?
Yeah, starting the year off with a pump. We're literally, if you're even dropping a little lower a time frame there, we're pretty much running every single one of the hops we put in the last couple of weeks. Going back to December 12th, December 13th, right? We've just been ranging. We just ran all those highs. 90K is a big level for me. We're pushing above that right now, which is above all those highs. If it could stick to landing above 90, I think we revisit 93, 94, and that's the true test for this bounce. Like, are we going to see a bigger bounce and squeeze, or is this another tiny little squeeze that's going to get hammered down by the bears? But bears have not really put in the follow through over these last couple of weeks, right? They've been selling into these little squeezes, but they haven't continued it to the downside, right? So it's pretty tight here. It's a battle, classic battle between the bears and the bulls. You see it in the price action, up down, up down. Bulls need 90K here short term to see anything better. And bears need price below 90 to 93 to have it, to bring price back down. But bears, I was talking about this last week. They need to follow. They needed to follow through, and they have it. Right. So one of these squeezes is turning into a larger squeeze. Let's see how it shapes out. Let's see how it shapes out. It's still very early in the year, so we will see. We saw equities this morning pump off the open, and that got fully retraced. So do we see that again in crypto? Or do we see capital rotations out of equities into crypto? That's the big question. A little bit of a fake out of equities this morning as well. So are we going to see that follow into crypto? Time will tell. Time will tell. But that's kind of what we've been seeing lately. So let's see if we can stick the landing here.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, Louis, we are still pretty early in the year, so we kind of want to let things shake out a little bit. I'm still taking my signal from kind of like two specific levels. When we look at majors, you highlighted like 93K, right? Basically kind of where Bitcoin has had its price capped for, I think it was late November, early December, when we tried to take those initial stabs up after we had already trended down. For me, that's kind of the level that if we flip it, I'm going to get really bullish. I know some people will call for a extended shoulder to form on a rally past that level. I will not be one of them, mostly because I think at that point equities are probably ripping higher. And also I think ETH, right? When we look at kind of Ethereum structure, rather than Bitcoins and Sols, like if we are flipping that 3,400, 3,500 level, I mean, that looks like a pretty clean potential bottom if that's going to be the case. Even more so than probably these other major assets. I want to see that level flipped. Let me be clear before I can get super bullish. But I think we've kind of talked about the binary path dependency that ETH has from here. And if we're breaking above that level, that's a market structure break. And that to me would look like a high time frame bottom rather than, anything that's forming a shoulder. Also, I mean, we can talk about Bitcoin dominance later on the show, but that would lend pretty favorably for a Bitcoin dominance pump or dump rather as well.
Yeah. I feel like ETH has similarities to here, but it's not perfect. Yeah, it's like there's a few differences though. Like you took all the lows, right? You left them all, which ETH does, right? ETH does like back here, right? You left all the lows.
Vitalik with the tweet over the weekend, huh? Or the last couple. It's not even the week. It feels like Monday, but it's Friday. But Vitalik with the tweet the other day, that was interesting.
What he said?
He said Miladies are back.
Oh
gosh, should we pull up the Milady chart?
And he threw it out as PFP.
Lovely.
And just kind of preaching the mission for Ethereum, which is kind of like decentralized internet, all that stuff. So that was interesting. But
well, I will say I was looking at Sol ETH this morning, and that looks like that looks like it was breaking down or getting ready to break down, which I actually think is probably more favorable for price appreciation as far as USD goes if this is breaking down. I also think it means I don't know why you'd be longing Sol instead of ETH if you think we're going higher.
Yeah, I don't. You think it's gonna break down?
I think at this point it probably is. Yeah.
Yeah. In higher time frame, yeah, but I don't want to get super bearish right at support, right? But
I don't like the reaction that we've seen on this return to the level.
Yeah, just lethargic.
If this level holds, I mean, I think that's obviously something else. But if you can't hold that level, it's Bill's cooked on a relative basis.
Best case right here. Best case. Best I can do.
Gentlemen.
Oh, Maxwell.
Where are you?
Gentlemen. I was in the Discord call, man.
No.
He usually is, Louis. He's always.
I was late. I switched with Tommy, and then I overcooked this morning.
Are you in your bedroom?
Nah, man. I'm out of town right now.
All right, I need your coordinates.
I think I can.
That's a real noise. Yeah, that's 2026 is a new year, though, guys. Me traveling is actually bullish. So,
New paradigm.
dude, are we talking about the right tail? Because I surely hope so.
The horse's tail.
Dude, we're getting real close, guys.
Are you right here, Max?
Maybe. There's some very cheap upside in this market.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, I was saying like it looks a little similar to this, but there's some differences, right? Like you took all the lows, you haven't here, you pumped into this, you dumped into this. Like, is this just a continuation thing?
No, I don't like that example. I
You
don't.
like that?
No, because contextually it's so different. That was a blast off of the lows, and that drop down was to fill in an inefficiency from the move higher.
True.
We're already down 50% from the high, and this is a potential rounded bottom. So I think contextually they're a lot different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean this thing does look similar, which I like. The only thing I don't like is like things do look good right now, but the only thing I don't like is that Bitcoin is leaving all these lows behind.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I think that's a bit of a trap.
We call that a twop. We call that lows getting defended, and we call that shorts getting squeezed out of their freaking gourd right now.
Who's this guy? What'd you do with Bermetheus?
Yeah.
The window, Max. He's gone.
Oh man.
Listen, man, we may have been a year early, but we weren't wrong. All right.
Never wrong. Never wrong. Always right. Eventually she'll go up. Eventually she'll go down. Max, I know you like that little 40% squeezer they put on the old frog.
I do, man, because I think that man, where do I even start with this?
Ooh, me too.
Wow.
I mean, I think the biggest risk in this market is to the upside right now. And I also think that if you were to pull up others' dominance and you were to look at the past two alt seasons when they commenced, you would see a very specific date on the past 2 alt seasons.
What is it? What is it, Max?
It would be January 1st, my friend.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
It would be January 1st, my friend.
wow.
And I think that maybe we burn 2025 from all the crime and the grift. But I've been saying I think it's a fallacy to assume that because it hasn't happened yet, it will not happen. And I also think that we've never had a more fair on-chain holder distribution than we ever have right now. I think there's some very, very cheap upside. The only thing that worries me a little is I don't love how equities look. However, I think it's January 2nd. I think if the S&P flips like 7K, 7,100, 7,200, the Church of David Hunter is in session, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where I just, I don't know, I'm concerned about the equity markets, but I'm
Dude,
glad.
look at VIX.
But I will say this, in my concern for the equity markets, if you were to look at the Bitcoin NASDAQ pair or the Bitcoin SPX pair or the Bitcoin gold pair, they are painting potential bottom structures here where I say, I don't give a damn if equities are able to put in some double-digit returns this year. Because even a dead cat bounce back up to the point of origin of the sell-off for Bitcoin QQQ would be a significant move higher.
It'd be huge. It'd catch so many people off guard.
I think it would statistically be the first time ever that they put in 4 years of double-digit gains, or just gains in general. So that's something to think about. But again, yeah, so if crypto's moving up, who gives a shit, right? I mean, equity's been going up the last 3 years. Look at the altcoin market, right? So, like, obviously, equities going up has not helped altcoins whatsoever, you know? So maybe there is a world where the equity markets could be selling off or flat or ranging and altcoins can have a day, that'd be great. Because obviously the correlation didn't work to the upside, so it works both ways.
That it does.
I just wouldn't.
All of my systems are starting to flip bullish, kind of to my own surprise. ETH in about 6.5, 7 hours will confirm a bullish flip after being risk off for 132 days. Confirm. The average implied move from there is like plus 40% over the next couple months. Bitcoin probably has another 3 to 4 days before it really confirms. But we are starting to see a seismic shift here, in my view. And I think the risk is to the upside right now. We'll see how today wraps up. As long as we don't swing fail this, I think a lot of people are going to be just caught grieving over the loss of their shit coins down here. Grieving, because they don't even need to make new highs, man. You look at some of these on-chain shit coins with LP to market cap ratios of 10 to 15%, with Pepe, the king of this entire cycle, being mocked and ridiculed the past 2 quarters. Right?
Oh, easy now.
I think you are going to see some shit coins ramp 500 to 1,000% in the matter of a quarter if we can see ETH push here.
Hey, the frog be hopping. Z asked for a recommendation today for the BB terminal post, and I told him to put a picture of Pepe with a big bouncing butt because, you gotta love big bouncing butts.
Amen.
No, but seriously, like I look at Monad and Max, I messaged you 2 weeks ago and I said, where's the VFP at? Because I hadn't checked the VFP in a long, long time. And you were like, whoa, it looks like she's about to go green. She looks like she wants to go higher. And what tipped me off was the BOJ low. If you look at this beautiful new delta profile indicator that Max made, a lot of negative delta came in at 84K, and we just saw them get absorbed like no other, right? And you also saw that Friday the VIX structure, or leading up into that Friday, the VIX structure completely collapsed in on itself. That to me was the sign. That to me is the sign. And I look here locally at Bitcoin, and everybody looks at these lows. Yes, these are disgusting, ugly lows, right? Horrible, horrible lows. No doubt. Like, this is not a high time frame structural low, in my opinion, whatsoever. But where we're at within this range, all these lows are getting protected. Somebody is twapping Bitcoin aggressively here. And it's something that I personally cannot ignore in confluence with where the VIX is at. And I know, Louis, you've been looking at the February structure on equities in comparison to where we're at now.
Yeah.
I was bearish when we were out in Denver, right?
I remember I was bullish. You were bearish. I was like, look, equities are making all-time highs. We're fine. We're going to bounce. And then we didn't.
I was just saying quantum's going to go to zero. And we were patching Tommy up because he was, limbless at the time. He was a little nugget.
Tommy did himself off a hill.
Yeah, he sent it. But I looked at volatility structure then, and we were in a high time frame uptrend. But right now, we're not. I was very shocked that we collapsed in on structure the way we did back that Friday. What was it? Friday, December 19th. But it happened. And I said, and I was super, super bearish leading up until that point. And that's when I kind of started to ask myself, are things like changing? Because I saw the bear flag, right? We were tracking the bear flag. We were tracking the deviations, the distribution above the yearly open. We were looking at the yearly, the red yearly close, all that jazz. But I said, if they couldn't push it through on that BOJ announcement and the VIX did what it just did, I might have to switch my bias, right? And then I look at Solana, and like Solana's putting in massive, massive RSI, CVD, order flow divergences, reclaiming its range lows. You have all these stacked highs. Short side or short positioning has not been pressured whatsoever. All those stops are just stacked at those daily highs on those wicks. And I'm like looking at this and I'm like, dude, they might just rip this in everybody's faces. They might just rip all these shorts faces off.
Yep.
And I look at XRP, exact same structure as Solana. I look at Total 3, yes, same structure as all those. And so when you get those high time frame confluences and that mirrored reflection in the market, it's a pretty strong signal. Now, if you see your single altcoin, showing these divergences and everything else looks like trash, it's a lot lower probability that it's going to happen. But when you get the confluence of everything lining up, then your probabilities most of the time become much greater. And then I look at like 86K. And if we come back down to like 86.6 and we can't hold that, I mean, we're going to go straight down into 70K, no doubt. But until then, I mean, maybe they've just been suppressing price this entire time for these last 4 weeks. And we've actually been wanting to unwind to the upside rather than everybody think that we're just liquidating, more shorts before we had to send it lower, right? So I think the skew, in my opinion, is to the upside here locally. I think as long as you remain below 100K, you still should be high time frame bearish without a doubt in my mind. But I think the bounce could be so much more aggressive, even more aggressive than what we've seen today. And the illiquid slop goes both ways in the market.
True. Very true.
I think that you ought to pay attention to the leaders of last year when things were bullish, and also keep a very, very close eye on the coins that are catching a early year positioning. The coins like a Pepe, that was, the crown prince of this cycle, the best performing shitcoin of this cycle, catching an early year bid after some clear tax loss harvesting that occurred in the last 2-3 weeks of last year, to catch a bid like this up 50% 2 days into the year. Others' dominance historically before Altseason bottom January 1 Dude, I think this might have been one of the greatest tricks they ever played on all of us. Delay it by a year, destroy everybody, just to have those that literally were clinically insane giga make it. I think there is so much risk to the upside right now. I just keep saying that, but all my systems, to my surprise, are flipping bullish. All the major pairs, the Bitcoin NASDAQ, the Bitcoin S&P, the Bitcoin Gold, the Bitcoin Silver, the Bitcoin Russell, the Bitcoin everything, the ETH NASDAQ, the ETH Mag 7 pair, all of them looking like they're rounded bottoms.
Is the yearly low in, Max?
Yes.
Great.
The sweet lean in. The sweet lean in. To get the microphone really loud. You gotta love it. You do. And if you look too, I think Monad is actually gonna rip everybody's freaking face off here. By the way, I think Monad looks so good.
I agree with you there, Prometheus. That's like the one thing I bought at the lows just to have some long hedge exposure.
Yes, sir.
I've been watching for a while. If we are going to U-turn here, one, it's up already from December 19th. It's up 70% off the lows. But, I think it has a great chance to be one of the fastest runners, the fastest horses, right? Because it's just so new. It's a brand new L1. People want to find something new and shiny to play with. This has not pumped at all yet. It literally had 100% pump off the launch. That's not a ICO pump, in my opinion. That's just a little dribble up, if anything. But yeah, happy with that allocation. And yeah, I think it's something definitely everyone should be paying attention to.
I think the dynamic of short Monad, long Zcash just flipped on its head. And I think it's going to remain this way for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be short Zcash, long Monad.
That's what I'm at right now. Literally.
I know, bro. I love it. I was telling you this morning, hold on to those Zcash shorts, bro.
Yeah, that's the only thing not up today. Down 7% on the day, Zcash.
Dude, you look at OI and like CBD is just, stagnant, like flatlined. And OI is at new all-time high at that shoulder at 555. I mean, if you go on Coinalyze, it wasn't a new high, but it was significantly OI driven the move. And nobody's actually wanting it. Tommy, I know you study this where people want exposure from recency bias, but they don't actually want to own that coin. And what happens?
It rips.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think if there is a coin that's going to perform really well from here, Monad is one of the more obvious choices, right? New coin, beaten down chart. And you know what kind of looks like Monad is a very hated coin. I feel like there's a safer play than this, but XPL actually looks very similar to Monad. Very hated, right? But this is a crime coin. Let's not forget that.
That's a crazy T-Wop.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
I will say I would feel more comfortable saying the bottom's in after we flip the early to mid December highs on things like Bitcoin and ETH. But the price action that we're seeing so far is obviously like very constructive and very encouraging, I think, from a bullish standpoint. You do want to see equities re-enter price discovery, obviously. But, I think if the bottom is in, you're probably going to see more of like a high time frame grind back to the highs rather than like a squeeze straight up to a new all-time high, right? It's going to be where you have bears who are very convicted in the short thesis and that will get a shoulder and will just continue to kind of like stair step up and suck more and more shorts in until you're basically in price discovery and there's not really anything else left to say. At least, I think that's kind of how I envision it. I've been kind of comparing BNB, for example, to the price action that the Dow Jones saw in 2004 to like 2006. So I do think there is a pretty solid case, actually, that crypto has just been in vertical accumulation here for the last few years. The one area where I do kind of want to like be a little cautious, though, is until we break out from those highs. I think the long is going to be a much higher probability when you see things like BNB, like ETH, and Bitcoin break those highs, because we have seen before, right, in these low volatility consolidations, we can get that last stop run before we go down. So I do want to make sure that that's not what this current move is, but I am encouraged by the allocating that we're seeing to altcoins, especially, that are rallying really hard on the first and second day of the year.
Are we getting bullish on the first day of the year?
I would, I wouldn't get overly crazy just yet. I would wait till at least next week. But
I think regardless, I think you get crazy. I think you get really, dummy bullish. I think you start, popping bottles, and then once everybody kind of, buys back into this market at like higher prices, you just exit the club and pimp limp out, if you know what I mean.
I have no idea what you mean. But
I think there's going to be fantastic short opportunities from higher. I genuinely feel like the yearly open having almost no price action to the downside is a fantastic short from higher.
Where is that? 94, 95?
Wasn't that how 2023 started, though, for the record?
It was. We were talking about that.
I was going to say that, Tommy. Thank you. Thank you very much.
But we had just broken above the 365-day rolling VWAP. And I've been looking at this fantastic indicator called VWAP Spaghetti posted by BB on our BB terminal. If you guys want access, go to BB terminal, sign up for free, and get free access to free indicators. We just broke above the 365-day rolling VWAP. And, that was pretty risk-on signal, whereas we just broke below our 365-day rolling VWAP at 100K, or it's resting at 100K.
ETH looks phenomenal. This is kind of like the last spot I see for bears, to be honest.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do I have the spaghetti? Oh, there she is.
Oh, look at that free indicator at bbterminal.com. Sign up, get your free indicators.
Oh, you gave him a little glow? I mean, there is no second best.
There is no second best.
Yeah, what is that, 94? Yeah, that's the level.
I got 92 on this, and then 99 is going to be quite something.
There's no getting above. Well, I mean, you could get above it, but
there's no getting above 90 ever.
Famous last words.
Yeah. I'm just in the same camp. Like, these lows look awful. There's no way these are the lows, but I just think it's more so a thing of like shorts are just going to get their faces ripped off here, get everybody back into the market, and then we run it back down.
Yeah.
Have you considered the scenario where we take all of the poor lows at the same time in the bear market?
I have studied a certain fractal posted by a certain somebody. The letter in their name that it ends with is not a common letter used in very many names at all. But yes, it's one you need to study quite closely. Some might say XOM.
Oh, I wasn't, I didn't mean that one, but no, I mean, I'm just going to go back to BNB, right? Like the vertical grind that we've been in for pretty much the last year and a half on it. When you look at the way that equity indices traded in 2004 to like 2007, 2008, that would, to me, signal that BNB could give you like a really large outsized move higher. And then when that's done, when that distribution is over, like that's it. That's it for the cycle. If you're left holding the bag, you're going to be giga wrecked. That to me is like my bull case for crypto, not like the wrecked part, but like the market structure. on something like BNB going to multiple thousands of dollars later this year, and then coming all the way back down, taking all the poor lows. Really, really nasty bear market. But I need to see us break out first. I really want to see these early to mid December highs flipped before I go full on bull. Otherwise, yeah, this could still be a liquidity grab. But
Yeah.
again, I'm encouraged by what I would say I'm more encouraged by what I've seen so far than I am bearish as a whole. And I do like that we're seeing kind of like this bearish cope about these rallies, right? I always say like the nature of the trend is always going to kind of be like somewhat driven by whatever side is coping the hardest.
Slurping.
Yeah, I had my coffee.
Yeah, I hate to be like the everybody guy, where we're talking, and it's more so, CT and trading lingo at this point, where, when we're talking about markets, you're like, well, nobody or everybody's expecting, as like a, I don't know, like a contrarian point or like an opposite kind of positioning thing. But I mean, I agree with Tommy. When you get a level of complacency from a certain side of the trade, in my opinion, from my experiences, it's often best to kind of take the other side. And I think that's kind of what we've seen over the last few weeks is shorts have been super comfortable. If you shorted above 90K, you haven't had to worry about your positioning at all. Now, I mean, if you're short Pepe, I mean, you're liquidated, but it's you haven't had to worry about, a lot of your short positioning. I think that, again, the trade where you short the illiquid alts and you long like the Zcash is now flipped on its head, and there's probably some form of catch up to the upside on a lot of these names. But yeah, I mean, we're still within the range too. Like for me, the last line in the sand for bulls is like 92. We have that, like we just kind of took the stacked highs that we set back on the weekend of Saturday the 13th. And we have like a naked point of control at, 92 and an inefficiency up to there. And that's kind of like the last line in the sand for bulls. And I mean, if we start closing above that and you start to see kind of some expansion and breadth away from, that level, then I think we're going to run it up into, you watch 96 to 98 after that, and then up to 100 after that. So just play level,
Level to level me, matey. Altcoins are really funny, man, because I swear, like Pepe, for example, is still down. Like it's up 50% in the last 2 days, and it's still down 40% from where I sold it a few months ago. So it's just like, it is kind of a testament to altcoins and how, like, it's just a matter of timing more than asset selection anymore. Like, sure, there are going to be some small caps and mid caps and micro caps that outperform large caps on like a relative basis if you go higher. But at the end of the day, the most important thing when you're playing altcoins is purely timing. It's going to be the difference between, buying a good price or what you think is a good price and starting off down 50% and, having like the point of maximum opportunity like we've seen over the last few days where something can go up 50% in 2 days.
Yeah, you're right. It's all about timing, which is the hardest thing to do. Good luck out there, everybody.
Good luck.
Doge up 10%.
What do you guys think about some of the crypto equities here as well? We can look at that after Doge.
A lot of them are up big, man. I'm looking at them. Miners up double digits on the day. BMNR up 13%. They still don't look great. One thing about downtrends is like the dead cat bounces you get on these things can be strong, So, but they're bouncing. They're bouncing. So then you got high cap stocks all kind of red. You got Tesla red on the day, Amazon red on the day, PLTR red on the day,
Big red.
red on the day. Yeah. So you got high cap stocks red. You got your low cap crypto stocks green, and you got crypto green. So like, are we, like I mentioned earlier, like, are we seeing that capital rotation?
Probably seeing a rebalancing at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, that
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I forget who we're talking about it on Spaces, but like the number one thing, in my opinion, from like a TradFi perspective, that necessarily didn't get as much sunlight this cycle, or really last year, as I thought it was going to, was the stablecoin trade. I think that Circle is primed, in my opinion, for a pretty gnarly expansionary move. And if we start to see crypto equities pick up again, I would probably expect for the stablecoin trade to do well.
I'm going to show you guys a chart here.
Have you been quietly cooking this whole time, Max?
Actually, I don't think I'm going to show it.
Show it.
I don't think I'm going to show it.
Pull the jackets.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to. No.
No.
I don't think so.
Check the likes, Max.
I did.
That's a
I did.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. You guys don't like us? Why don't you like?
how many likes? Please, sir, just a crumb of alpha.
There's like 50 likes. Yeah, the bottom might be in on likes. I don't know.
Oh
I mean,
man,
bro, 57 likes, dude. I remember when we used to get like 300 likes on a stream, man.
300, 400.
Yeah. I mean, I can.
Yeah.
You guys want the juicy visuals? I mean, come on now.
I do.
You expect me to draw up all these fancy charts and you can't even drag your finger over to the like button and press? I mean, as a man, how could you not like another man's live stream?
Just a crumb, sir, I bet.
Just a crumb of a chart, sir. Please, sir. Please, may I borrow some conviction, sir? Just a smidge, please. Nope. Sell your shit coins to me. Or like the stream, and let's ride it up together.
This reminds me of those, like the tweets you see where it's like, create me a business plan.
Claude, make me a business plan. $500 million business.
Make no mistakes.
That's my favorite part of it. Make no mistakes.
Make no mistakes.
Yeah, get it acquired. Deposit the money into my bank account. Make no mistakes.
Yeah, that gets me every time.
Real man. All right, I'm not sharing shit, but I'll tweet it out later. All right, and you guys can like it and engage with me there because you won't like the YouTube stream.
Dude, X engagement is just abysmal, or everyone hates me, one or the other.
Well,
we're going to change that.
We're not.
Louis, you can't say someone hates you unless you've received death threats towards you and your family yet. All right,
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
We're not making fun of Brad here. That's not what this is.
Oh no, Brad's a good guy. Brad always shows up. Brad, I thought you said you were joining the Discord, bro. What happened? I gave you the discount code.
First off, Brad, don't buy a Rolex, buy a Grand Seiko.
That's actually, yeah. If you're in that 10K range, yeah, I agree.
Well, no, he wants
Tucker has a sick Rolex though, man. The gold.
I might have to sell it for Bitcoins, man. I don't know.
Dude, okay, hang on. Let's think about this. That would be an unbelievable trade for you, fair trade.
That would be.
Because you G'd pretty close to a top,
That was
swapped it into
March.
a gold watch, and then gold went crazy and shitcoins nuked. That watch probably went up 30% in value at least, minimum. and your shit coins are down 95%. You could hit that shit coin to gold watch trade right now.
I've been
sell the watch, buy shit coins, and then buy yourself like an AP or something like that.
I know. I've been thinking
that would actually unironically be like one of the better trades I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Maybe a little RM action.
Or you sell the watch, buy shit coins, they rug, you bought the yearly open fake out, and then you don't have money or a watch.
Exactly, bro.
You sold the watch to buy shit coins. Dump it.
Literally. It'd be a disaster.
More realistic outcome.
More realistic outcome, yeah. Lose everything.
Make no mistakes.
Your wife's like, hey, honey, where'd your watch go? Don't worry about it. It's just in my sock drawer. Why are you crying? Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
My watch is
fine.
Like Tucker's to go out and buy one of those like Velcro, like Kevlar strapped like plastic digital.
Oh, what are they? The G-Shocks?
Yeah. No, but worse than that. You know what I'm talking about?
G-Shocks aren't that bad. Yeah.
No, yeah, but like worse than that. Like it's like Velcro and they're like digital only. They have like Hello Kitty printed on the face.
No, you just don't wear a watch at that point. Andy up 40.
Don't talk about Andy. I'm still waiting on some people to sell. Please.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Most of them sold. You're good.
Most.
Dude, we got some suspects out of the project though, man. That was much needed flush, man. I saw some future problems selling their bags into the lows, which was beautiful to see. Just some people that I knew were going to be a problem later on. Such a clean holder distribution now, man. It's just. Let me just. Oh, dude. All right, I'm cooking on the next 10-minute max. You guys are not going to want to miss this one, but I've been saying this for like a year now. Something that Andy and Wolf can say and your other shitcoin cannot say is that there's an incredibly high likelihood that they're both multi-cycle plays. Because every time Pepe pumps, they're going to catch a monster residual bid. And your shitcoin does not have a narrative or a strong alpha to consistently guide them on future pumps.
True.
That's the difference maker. That is the difference maker right there. I'm going to leave it at that because I have a cook coming out on Monday, an absolute super cooker. There's also one wallet that I want to talk about. A new buyer that stepped in that I don't think many people have noticed because they've been just in shambles.
What? You know who they are, or it's just a wallet? But
no, I do not know who they are, actually. I wish I knew who they were.
Yeah.
I'm a little spooked by them, I'm not going to lie.
Whale? We see some whales.
It is beyond a whale, man. It is. I don't know who it is. I've tried my best to figure it out. But this is potentially the largest person or entity to have ever bought Andy. And I'm a little spooked by it, I'll be honest, because of like the size that's attached to it.
Maybe it's Baron.
Yeah.
Like it is so, I'll show you guys after the stream. It is such an egregious position and wallet. It doesn't feel like a person, but I can't prove it.
But I just can't prove it.
Definitely not Vitalik. I mean, you never know. He's tweeting Miladies are back.
Oh, no.
What does the Milady chart look like?
How could something that never was be back?
No, stop. He is not.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he tweeted for New Year's. He said Miladies are back. Top picture.
Oh, my God.
Can we just go ladies? No. What is it, Tommy?
Type in Milady Weath.
Weath?
Wrapped
I thought you
ETH.
said
I'm
ETH.
not familiar with WETH.
Wrapped ETH.
I'm familiar with
Weth?
yeah.
Weth. I guess rhyming it with meth makes more sense.
Yeah, wet.
East? I thought you
Dude,
said
you sound
East.
like such a. It
We-
sound like you have like a front tooth split gap.
WETH is
Yeah.
not right, man. WETH cannot.
Yes,
be
it is. It's ETH with a W. Weeth.
No.
I will say Weeth, and you will like it.
What do we think?
Also say Aave, won't you?
I think the bottom's
Yeah,
in.
exactly, Max. Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like the Milady bottom is in, but I'm not looking for any like imminent explosion higher. I think it's going to be more of a. I mean, NFTs do not move first, right?
Right.
NFTs move after majors move. So I think you'd rather be long ETH right now and rotate that ETH into Milady in the future. But obviously the floor price, or rather like the USD floor price will go up if if ETH is going up. So this might be the cheapest in USD that they'll be.
Should we buy more puppets?
Ha.
My puppets are down so bad, bro. Oh my
Dude,
god.
I don't even.
Dude, I tried to. I was just on mobile, but I tried to tax loss harvest it and buy it back, and I couldn't even figure out how to sell it. But
You'd think that'd be bullish.
I eventually figured it out, but I haven't done it yet. But I do want to do that at some point.
What are they at right now?
Dust.
$1,000.
Oh my god! I bought mine at 14.
Bro.
I don't even want to tell you where I bought mine. It's a lot higher than 14.
Jeez.
I actually can't even believe they came down as much as they did. But they did, so.
This is true as in the US for equities, so but not crypto.
Yeah, for watch trading, but it's coming soon for crypto this year. Probably it's probably last year is probably the last year you could do that.
I mean, it's epic.
But yeah, it's not going to last forever.
No.
This is unironically decision time for the market.
Decision
Yeah.
time soon.
I think you could come up to like 92, but yeah, between like here and 92 for crypto. I think equities are going to melt up. I mean, unless you see a big pop in the VIX and we reclaim that trending structure that we were in. I mean, it's just like.
Do I need to red pill you on the contracts that I'm taking from Ethias?
I mean, I love convexity here. I mean, with how cheap it is. I mean,
It's so cheap, dude.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. There is really not a melt up priced into to the equity markets for
No.
2026 at all. You can get very long dated options for pennies right now.
Yeah. I mean, you can get convexity. You can get exposure to either side of the trade, like super, far out tail longs and puts. For super
And you know
cheap.
what's going to outperform every shit coin on planet Earth if we melt up? Right tail volatility.
Mhm.
Calls. Buy some 200K calls.
Well.
I don't think. I mean, honestly, if we're breaking out here, I don't think that's far fetched for Bitcoin. I'd probably say 250 this year if we're breaking out.
No, when I was telling you, Tommy, to buy 200K calls, I was talking for next week. Buddy.
But I like S&P out of the money calls. I won't get the strikes that I like because that's in the Discord, but I do like 2027 way out of the money calls on the S&P.
5,000 strike.
5,000?
What are you talking about?
You mean
I'm
like a
throwing
6 in a year?
I'm throwing them off. Everybody that's trying to. No. It's a 5,000 strike. It'd be a put. I'm throwing everybody in the comments section off.
Well, it's 5, so it'd be 3 digits.
Mm.
Dude. Did I not check on this line at any point? I mean, this is...
Is that a Tucker Nachi?
Yeah, bro. How did I miss this? It's so clean.
Mm.
It's a weak bounce.
It's a weak bounce. Deviation, bro.
For
If
now,
we enter price discovery soon on equities, man, it's gonna be crazy soon. Like very kind of like crazy beyond I think people can imagine.
that's why like I don't like if that happens, I'll be totally happy because I can just flip long. There's so much shit on the floor, and like if we're melting up from here, we're gonna have a lot of time and opportunities. So I'm just like, I'd rather just wait to see with my own eyes.
I think you can flip at this point pretty easily to either side of the trade. And that's why I like don't hate positioning on like if you're bearish here or bullish, I think as long as you're flexible and fluid with your positioning and have your invalidations, like you can flip to either side of the trade super quickly. Like I think there's opportunity on both sides.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. You got to be flexible.
Yes. Can't be a stubborn Stan.
Yeah.
Stubborn Stanley.
Who is Stan and why are you being so mean to him?
Stan is the man who's drinking out of a can that had no plan, and then he got rinsed and ran.
We call that poetry.
That reminds me of that scene in Happy Gilmore when he's like at the bar with Shooter McGavin.
Yeah.
Listen to what I say. So maybe I'll go lay down by the bay.
Have some hay.
Yeah, have some hay. What do you say? Just May. It's just
I think I don't know if you saw the new one, but I think they referenced that in the new. I didn't watch it myself, but
you didn't watch it, bro. You have to watch it.
the new one.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of trash, but the nostalgia.
It looked trash.
I never watched it, but
All right, I want to play a game with you guys real quick. You guys down for a little game?
oh god, on the second day of the year, Max.
Yep.
Already.
Yep.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm going to be the one conducting this game, so I won't play.
Of course not.
All right.
How convenient.
Well, yeah, how can you'll see. We'll run it back. I think this could be something fun we do once a show, honestly, just because I think it'll be kind of entertaining. I need a favor from all of you guys before we do the game. And I need the comment section to behave as well. No helping them cheat, okay? I need all of you to remove your chart, put it in the background so you're not looking at a chart right now. And I need you to be honest about it, all right? You can keep the chart on the screen or something, but you can't look at a chart.
You're looking at it.
You'll see what I mean. Just on your screen, put it in the background or like minimize it so you're not looking at a chart.
All right,
Chart's
well,
gone.
I'm not looking.
Gone. No chart.
I know that's tough for you junkies, but you're not looking at charts. Can you guys promise?
I promise. I promise.
Tommy, okay.
I'm not.
You're, dude. Yeah, look at the eyebrow.
Yeah,
Man.
look
I'm
at
not.
That
He's
was
an Astai jihadist and a fractal chud. He always has a chart up.
Back to the show.
All right. So no one's looking at a chart.
No.
No chart.
All right. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna basically tell you a date. I'm gonna tell you a ticker and a date,
Oh God.
and I'm gonna ask each of you what you think the price was of that asset on that date, and we're gonna see who the most autistic is. Okay.
This isn't even fair.
Bobby would win this if he was there.
Yeah.
I don't know, because when I think about it, I'm like, I basically have every candle on Bitcoin memorized in my head at this point, just from the screen time. And I'm sure you guys.
Bitcoin or some obscure shitcoin.
It won't be obscure. It'll be a major, right? But I think
Okay.
every show we could spend a couple minutes. It'll be entertaining, just doing something funny like this.
Yeah.
So it'll be, like a Bitcoin, ETH, BNB, Sol, one of the majors, maybe a Pepe, something like that. Okay. No one's looking at their screen, right?
No.
And we're gonna say the winner gets $5. Okay. The BB Treasury will pay the winner $5. All right. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna give you the
Let's do
date.
it. Let's
Okay.
go.
So we're gonna start easy. We're gonna start with Bitcoin. Okay. Comment section better not help you guys cheat. No one look at the comments.
Minimize the comments. Minimize it. You got to minimize comments.
What was the price of Bitcoin on August 1st, 2021?
It was probably like 35K.
No, 2021.
Yeah.
This is individual.
I know.
You gotta. So Tommy, your official answer is 35K.
35 to 40K. I mean, I know that's
So
like,
you got to give a price. Give
all
your
right,
exact
give me like 38K.
38,000. Okay. Next. No one cheat. No one look at the comments.
Actually, yeah, that is a good guess, isn't it?
That's what I was gonna say. So
August 1st, you said?
Yep. August 1st, 2021. The opening price. Okay.
So Tommy's taking a 5K range right now.
No,
he's
38K.
38K.
You said 38.
August 1st, 2021, opening daily candle price.
Mm.
No looking at the comments, no charts. Tommy's in for 38K.
I'm gonna say 39K.
Oh, he's that guy.
Oh my God.
He's that guy. All right, next.
You got to have us answer at the same time,
give
man.
me 42K.
Oh, you took my answer. I'm not. Oh my God. All right, I'm just gonna throw. I'm gonna go. I'll go 48. We're gonna go for a tail.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly what price action
Say
happened.
that again, Prometheus. What was yours?
48.
Okay. I put the answers in the comments here. The actual price on that day, the opening tick, was 41,461.
I knew
Go,
41.
Yeah, that was right after the midsummer correction, right?
Yeah, as the pump
I
off
should
the
have
lows
gone
there.
with what I actually thought because I thought it was like low 40s, but I wanted to just get on top of Tommy. You know what I mean? No homo.
Whoa, whoa.
Dude, you were focused more on beating Tommy than you were guessing
Yeah.
the right number. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Well, I thought these two might go lower than Tommy.
See, and I was literally thinking 42, and then I didn't want to be a one tick stand like Hagrid and go right above Louis, so I went
One-tick
way
stand.
above. Yeah,
Bro, who's this Stan guy, man? Did you meet a guy named Stan and you just hated him from the
Yeah.
very first moment?
I don't know why I said stand. It just kind of popped in my head.
There's some guy watching the show named Stan who's just like, what did I do, man? All right, Louis wins $5. You're the most autistic, Louis. Congrats.
I think I got lucky.
Do one more.
Do one more. You want to run it back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do one more.
Hey, here's what you guys have to do. You all have to text me your answers at the
Right.
same time because
like
I agree with Tommy. Tucker, that was a Bush League move there, straddling Tommy. All right.
All right.
You're all gonna text me your answer. All right. We're gonna run it back one more time here.
You gotta minimize your comment section too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minimize your comment
Minimize.
section.
Put in the Discord market check thing.
Okay. We can do
Okay,
that.
we're gonna do an easy one here. Okay, we're gonna do a really easy one. You guys should all get close, and I'm gonna require not in intervals of 1,000. I want actual numbers, like all the digits. Okay, you text me. The ticker here is Ethereum. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Ticker here is Ethereum. September 26th of 2025. September 26th of 2025. The opening tick. Text me.
Good, Prometheus. My
No one
God.
cheating.
Oh my God.
Right.
Do you need me to say it again?
Nope. We're in.
September 26th,
I didn't even think. I just went for
2025. I haven't gotten any text from you guys yet.
No,
Do you
Max,
text
We
me?
put it in the market
The
check.
market check Discord chat.
Well, then you guys can all see it. You can all
I
see
think
what
I'm gonna be
everyone's.
closest to it.
We went rapid fire. We didn't really
Yeah.
think off of.
Okay. So one moment. Let me get this up here. moment.
September 25th, you said.
I remember we
No,
were
no,
in the,
September 26th.
we're in the range.
26th.
Oh,
Well, we came out of we should be in the range.
Yes.
I thought we were near the
Oh,
highs.
I'm off on my answer. Can I change my answer?
No.
You could change it until I click submit. So go ahead.
No. Did you just look at the chart?
No, I didn't. I swear to God. I didn't change my answer. Or I didn't look at the chart.
You're basing it off what Tommy was saying, though. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
Prometheus, you can't change it.
No, I'll stay with mine. But I think it's 40.
What
I think it's 42.30.
Okay. The actual price on that day was $38.74.
What?
Boom! Boom, baby!
September
All right,
26th.
Prometheus and I were close, man.
I was way off.
Wait, what?
Boom!
I don't know what
September
time we were
26th.
off, bro.
Oh,
Tommy,
2025.
We didn't do
Yeah.
it till October.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
thinking
bro.
2024.
Oh, Tommy.
I said last year, Tommy. It's last year, bro.
Yeah, no, I kind of deserved that one. I thought it was 2024.
Okay, well then let's see. What was it in 2024? Let's see. September 26th, 2024. What was the price?
2600.
No. So we were green. We were green in September last year.
Oh wow! So that was the bot. That was the low of the range. So like we ended up bouncing from that to 4,700.
We
It was a
bottomed
tricky
in
one, but it was
August.
recent price action.
I
This
thought,
was-
yeah, that's why I
absolutely.
guessed 45 because I know around that area.
August 5th.
Yeah.
Where are we
It was
guessing for
2600 in
2024?
2024.
It was.
I
We were pumping. All right, we putting them in.
Wait, so
Wait.
we're guessing for 2024.
Yeah, same day, 24.
27
24.
September 26th.
September. Okay.
I'm just going to put my same answer in.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that's probably close.
You
Oh.
mother.
Um,
Tucker did it again.
I didn't see what you put. I know we're both close.
You're playing the Price is Right on me right now,
That
Tucker.
Prometheus thinks.
Oh, genuinely. I think it's even gonna be a little higher than mine. I'm gonna go.
Prometheus going tick by tick in his brain.
Guys, I need official answers here.
Boom! Boom!
Tucker sent two. Tucker, which one is it?
All right, I'm gonna delete one of them. There you go.
21,
Okay.
21, 21.
Okay, hang on.
Prometheus, that's way too low, brother.
21, 21, 21. Study.
Way too low.
Study Savage.
All right. And we're doing September 26th of 2024.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the actual price, September 26th, opening 2024, was $25.80.
Oh!
Tommy, $30 off.
Oh, $30 off, dude.
I remember that
Tommy-
range. That's what I thought you meant the first time.
Tommy puts in that screen time, man. He's going to be a problem with this game.
Yeah.
He puts in that screen time.
Let's do super obscure.
And wait till I
one, dude.
start hitting you guys with what
Dude,
was the
Tommy
price of
and I
Dow
know.
Jones
Tommy
in 1991.
Tucker, we got to send our answers at the same time.
I
You think
I was
Tucker's
off
gaming
by-
it?
Wait, did I said 2,600 first,
You did, yeah.
and that was $20 off.
Yeah.
You
But
cut
then I
yourself.
changed it to 2,650. Fuck.
You let us handed it.
Do an equity. Do an equity play.
I'm not
I
gonna.
think we're just gonna do one per show, guys. So we already kind of did two or three, right? We'll just do one per show. Louis gets the $5. Next time one of you will do it and I'll play. But I think that's kind of a fun little who's got the most prevalent autism from all their screen time.
I think we're all
Hey,
pretty
Louis
young.
is your winner. Tommy's runner up, I guess.
What about me, bro? I won one.
Did you? Well, you were kind of.
Yeah, bro.
All right.
What do you mean?
Well, you were changing answers, and you know.
I wasn't changing shit.
Okay,
You
fine. All right. Fine. You get third place. Okay. Out of 4 guys, you get 3rd place. You happy?
All right, fuck.
Prometheus gets his participation medal. All right, there you go.
I feel good now. I feel good. Oh, I see. See, I thought that range.
Monday, crispy snacks. Monday.
See, I knew that ETH last year in 2024 came down to 2,100, but I thought we ranged lower than we did in price. I didn't think we ranged between like 26 and 2,400.
Okay, real quick, Tucker, pull your chart back up for me. Something is going on here, man. We need to talk about it.
Oh,
Pull up the Bobandy Fee-Fi Fofandi chart. 43% in a day.
That's a bit of a meat stick.
Don't zoom out too far now.
yeah.
That's
It's live.
Jeez.
Someone's buying down there, huh?
I'm just telling you guys, you know, it really, like, I wish people could see it the way that I see it.
It's better that they don't, Max.
I think some do, you know, but like the insulation of this narrative is untouchable. Yeah. Oh, look, Stan, dude. Oh, Stan. His name is Stan. Of course.
Yeah, bro.
Of course it's Stan.
I didn't want to put it up. I didn't want to put it
Yeah,
up.
the comment section, Stan. There he is, man.
Stan.
That back shot.
Dude. Why don't you just buy some Andy and zip it, all right? You'll be happy. Instead of being a comment section, Stan.
It's awesome, but it is the meme, you know, the guy pointing at the chart and it's like, oh, creep.
It is for now. Just wait.
I know.
Just wait. It's happening. Unironically, it's time to make it all back in like a quarter. Stan. Unbelievable, man. Just watch. Well,
Jeez. Well,
I think we call it here. That's it. First stream of the year.
good stream.
It was. Market gave us a lot of volatility to talk about finally.
Give us something.
I think, I mean, we're definitely headed for more volatility in the month of January, whether it's up or down. So prepare your butts, right? Should be fun. Thank you guys for tuning in to the first market check of the year. Reminder that we go live and do these shows Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with typical start time around 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to catch us again, we'll see you guys on Monday of next week. We'll see what the market obviously gives us as we come into that date. But also make sure to tune in for Market Talk hosted by King Wabi. That is an X Spaces hosted through our Because Bitcoin X account as well as King Wabi's account. So make sure to stay following and subscribe to those accounts so you can be notified not just when we schedule those spaces, but of course also when we go live. But we do have a mostly uniform start time for Market Talk now, which is around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to catch Wabi's show here to officially wrap up your week. I'm sure some of you guys are still spending time with family, enjoying that holiday feeling for a few more days. But thank you guys, as always, for tuning in. That is the end of the show. We're going to have a great year for you all. Lots of new stuff for Market Check and ultimately for Because Bitcoin coming down the pipeline. So stay tuned, stay excited. Like I said, we'll see what the market gives us in the meantime. But until we see you guys next week, thank you again. And as always, stay safe.
Tired of outdated trading tools? confused charts, dozens of tabs, endless stress? You're not alone. Introducing BB Terminal, your all-in-one command center for crypto trading. Track your portfolio, monitor the markets, stay ahead, all in one place. From chaos to clarity, from struggle to success. BB Terminal,